Let's talk about the dark side of fine dining in France, a side that most foodies never see. For years, French kitchens have been celebrated as the gold standard of culinary excellence. But behind the gleaming plates and Michelin stars, there's a toxic culture that's finally being dragged into the light. This all comes down to the kitchen brigade system. It's basically a culinary military designed in the 1800s by Auguste Escoffier. Chefs at the top, strict hierarchy, discipline, you know the drill. It keeps the chaos under control, but there's a catch. That rigid structure can make abuse almost invisible and way too easy. We're not just talking about raised voices. According to journalist Nora Buazuni, who's been stirring the pot since 2017, some kitchens have seen chefs burning staff on purpose, throwing pans, or handing out straight-up psychological torment. Racism, exploitation, sexual harassment, it's all there and way more common than you'd think. Buazuni's book, Violence in the Kitchen, dropped in 2025, and the stories inside are brutal. One cook described being assaulted in a walk-in cooler. Another talked about being dehumanized just to make them easier to control. It's the kind of stuff that's been an open secret in the industry for decades, but nobody wanted to talk about it, especially not the food media. And why would they? The celebrity chef culture in France has made these guys look untouchable. They're on magazine covers, TV shows, cooking for presidents. Criticizing them was almost taboo, but the pandemic changed everything. Suddenly, France saw a massive labor shortage, 300,000 jobs unfilled, more restaurants closing than opening. The power shifted, workers started speaking up, and politicians noticed. Now there's real pressure to fix things. In July 2025, the French government actually started looking into kitchen violence, and the industry's been forced to respond. Some leaders are getting creative. Thierry Marx, a super famous chef, is pushing for management training because being able to slice a carrot doesn't mean you know how to treat people. Others, like Chef Manon Fleury, are building new models from scratch. Her Paris restaurant, Datil, is run by women, closed on weekends so staff get a life, and has an actual code of conduct. She's part of Bondir d'Atacama, an association training the next generation of chefs to break the cycle, starting with kids as young as 15. Even the physical kitchen is changing. Open kitchens, where guests can see the action, are starting to replace the old closed-off ones. Turns out it's a lot harder to bully someone when the world's watching. This reckoning is long overdue, and it's not just a French problem. The old-school kitchen culture France exported worldwide is finally getting called out. And while there's still a long way to go, a new recipe for respect and dignity is making its way onto the menu. So the next time you're blown away by a perfect soufflé or an Instagram-worthy plate, remember, what happens behind the kitchen doors matters just as much as what's on your table. Thanks for listening. If you want more deep dives into food culture, hit that subscribe button. See you next time.